to another episode of Office Plus Online. I'm David.
And I'm Charles. And it's been a while, David. It's been
It has
a while.
been a little while.
But we are back, and we've got a pretty cool product to show today.
Yeah, I think so. I haven't seen it before. Of course, everybody is familiar with Post-its, this brand 3M, Post-its. Everybody's familiar with that. But tell me a little bit about the Post-it Extreme.
These are the Extreme Post-it notes. Can you see it? I hope we've got a focus on that. But the Extreme Post-it notes, you know, have you ever had the problem of sticking a Post-it note on something and then it falls off?
Yeah, absolutely. Because it's, you know, the one little slice of
you got
sticky
your little
and
sticky strip, and
yeah.
you know, after a little while it may fall off and you lose it. But these are Extreme, so it says they stick in tough conditions, and it sticks to wood, brick, in the heat and the cold,
Okay.
and also while it's wet. So
All right.
that one ought to be fun. We're going to do a little testing on these to see if they really are extreme.
I hope you brought your swim trunks.
It's hot outside today.
Too bad we don't have a swimming pool out back we could stick to the bottom. But all right, so this should be fun. How are we going to do the hot and cold?
We're going to go in the break room and put it in the freezer, and then we're going to put it in the toaster oven.
The toaster oven?
If it catches on fire...
Or the microwave oven?
I think the toaster oven. If it catches on fire, it'll make for a good video.
Okay. It's your toaster oven.
All right. Well, I say let's go ahead and get testing, and we'll come back and see the results.
Well, let's do it. This should be fun.
All right. Well, here they are. We just opened them up, and David hasn't felt these yet, but they do feel different. It's more like a little towel, like a little shop towel. But we're going to stick it to the side of this freezer.
The Iceman cometh.
While we do the rest of the tests. Stuck right there. And when we're done, we'll open up the freezer and see if it's still stuck. But we'll go on to our next test, which will be the toaster oven. All right, we got it. We're going to put it on this piece of metal and test it in the toaster oven. So it's stuck on there. David does not like this idea. And we've got it preheated to about 200 degrees. And we'll just take a look at it and watch it for just a little bit. See what happens. If it catches on fire, we're going viral.
It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes.
I'm getting so hot, I will take my robe off.
It's getting hot in here, so take off all your robes.
I am getting so hot, I will take my robe off.
No smoke yet. How long do we wait?
I don't know. I mean...
Well, the good thing is you don't see the glue starting to melt off and the Post-it note falling down. I mean, it's 200 degrees in here right now, and it's still stuck. No signs of it turning black. I mean, I'd say this is pretty extreme being in the 200 degree toaster oven. Maybe we give it a little tug. What do you think?
Yeah, let's give it a little tug.
Let's tug on it.
Watch out, it's going to be hot.
Oh, it is.
So the...
But look, it's pulling the metal out. It's pulling the metal out of this toaster oven. That is extreme. So test number 2, I'd say this is pretty extreme right now. All right, so we're out here on the loading dock, and we're going to test the last things that it says that it will stick to, which are wood and brick. We don't have brick, but we have cinder block. So I guess that'll work for now. So let's take off one of these, stick it to this wood pallet. It's not a very good smooth surface, so I'm not sure how well it's going to stick. But it appears to be sticking to the wood pallet. Tug on a little bit, it stays on there. All right, we'll leave that one there, and we're going to put one on this cinder block. And again, this is not a smooth surface, and I wouldn't think brick would be a smooth surface either. So if it's going to stick, it's going to stick, and it looks like it's sticking. Give it a little tug. That one is really secure. So what we're going to do next is we're going to test these to see if it'll hold up when we spray it with water. So these will be our test subjects. All right, we've got our hose. The water's turned on. We have our sticky notes ready. They're on the cinder block and they're on the wood. We're going to see if it can withstand a little rain shower. Let's try it. Definitely getting wet. It's a lot of water. Let's turn it off and take a closer look at them. All right, we're gonna see if they're still sticky. First, the wood. Not gonna push it down. That one came off, and I'm not sure if it was the pallet with the the little pieces of wood sticking out of it, so it didn't get a real secure bond. But I mean, it sticks back to my finger, and there's a complete dry square where it was sitting. So we'll just put that little guy back. The cinder block I know was stuck really well. It's not going anywhere. That thing is stuck good. How about we throw a little more water on it?
Let's jet it. You know, Charles, the fact that they didn't fall off while you were spraying it with water is pretty impressive.
You ready? All right.
No way.
Well, the cinder block is staying on real nice. Let's see about the wood. Now the wood came off, but that cinder block, look, I'm hitting it up. You would think it would peel off, but it's not going anywhere.
You're not going anywhere.
That is extreme. We're back with the freezer. They've been in there maybe for about 15 minutes or so. We're gonna take a look, tug on it a little bit and see if it's still stuck. Well, it's still hanging. It looks like it's actually turned a little bit darker green. I'm not sure if that's any moisture in the freezer, but let's give it a little pull. It's definitely still stuck. That's pretty extreme.
All right, well, we're back after the extreme Post-it test. What did you think?
That really impressed me. The water on the cinder block, I did not think it was going to hold up.
I didn't either. Like with the shower, I thought possibly with the shower, but when you turn the jet on and it wouldn't come off that cinder block, I was extremely
It was
impressed.
throwing a whole lot of water at it.
It was. So that's certainly extreme.
Yeah, and I would say that not everybody would need an extreme Post-it note.
No.
Maybe if you're doing something that's out in the elements, or if you're outside, if you need to put a note on some construction material,
Right.
Or if you put a note on your grandma's cake that you have to bake and you leave it on the cake, it'll be okay in the oven because it will not catch on fire.
Yeah, well, we didn't test at a high heat, nor did we test it for a long period of time. But even that test impressed me because, typically an adhesive, when heated up, will get gooey and soft and it would just come right off. But that actually stayed on, and when you pulled on the Post-it note and the metal,
It pulled that
actually
metal
moved.
out.
Yeah, I was impressed with it.
So that stayed strong. The only thing I think it was not a good test was that pallet.
Well, I think that the test on a dry wood, it proved that it would stick to dry wood.
But that pallet was
grainy
fibrous
and,
and had some wood sticking out. So that I think it would have done a better job if it was on a smooth piece of wood.
A smooth wood or painted wood or something like that would probably stick to. But again, with the many environments that you guys work in, I think this would be a great product to have on hand.
Yeah, if you're tired of Post-it notes falling off, I mean, even a change in temperature, inside of your office. I've had that happen where you stick a Post-it note on your computer screen, and the next morning you come in and it's gone and it's fallen on the floor. This is a great option.
It is a good option. We've had Post-it notes stuck in the back, and when the back door opens and just a little gust of wind comes in, it blows off.
And it's gone.
It certainly wouldn't happen with these.
Right, and we've got these, the 3-pack, and they are $6.69.
Yes.
Then we also have a brick, and I think it's a multicolor pack that you can also get. But we are going to give away a free pack of the Green Extreme. It's a 3-pack. So all you have to do, of course, like the video and share it, but come in and say you saw the video of the Extreme Post-it notes, and the first one to come in and say that gets the free pack.
Okay, so the first one that comes in.
First one that comes in, and just mention to somebody up front at the register that you saw the video for the Extreme Post-its, and the first one gets that free pack.
All right, so ready, set, go.
We'll see you in here.
We'll see you soon. Again, this is Office Plus Online. I'm David.
And I'm Charles, and come back for the next video because we've got another fun one.
We do. Should we give him a little teaser?
Sure, no problem.
So we're going to test another product because we like doing that. And this is something that I've actually been interested in for a long time, and that's testing the difference. Do you get a greater yield from an XL printer cartridge
or a standard?
So we're going to be testing that next time. So join us again here soon. We'll see you later.
See ya.